Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces May 23, 2022. You can be a little more protective of your plans and feelings today, with the moon in your solar 8th house all day. However, Mercury begins its transit of an outgoing, creative area of your solar chart. Mercury's transit sparks up your creative side, particularly on a mental level. You're in a good position to enjoy learning, sharing, and connecting. The power of your words is evident, bringing new opportunities into your life, and word of mouth works well for you. Attractions can be more intellectual during this cycle, or you draw in people through your intelligence and wit. There is a more natural flow of communication and a mental focus on pleasure, fun, romance, entertainment, and creativity in the weeks ahead. You shine brightest when you speak from the heart. And with savvy Mercury making its annual debut in Pisces via your romantic 5th house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression, there are plenty of opportunities for you to express your heart's desires at this time. To top it off, upon the moon's shift into meticulous Aquarius via your intimate 8th house of sex, shared resources, and collaborations, you're being encouraged to communicate and merge with your lover's mind, body, and soul in the process. Single or already romantically attached, one thing's for sure, you're feeling some type of way today, but you're standing in your power. Expect your mental stressors to be alleviated. Mercury has been transiting through Aquarius, which was square to your sign. Today, Mercury leaves Aquarius for Pisces, which now trines your sign and infuses your projects with artistic passion. Mental Mercury wavers in mutable Pisces, brimming with imagination. You can use this quality of Mercury in Pisces to imagine how your passion projects can be completed or even what it looks like once it is completed. However, try not to get lost in your daydreams since it is easy to lose track of time during this mercurial transit. While the moon's return to your financial sector yesterday has also seen it form a friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of money, it continues to find nothing but support as it makes its monthly visit. While this will always fuel your financial instincts and imagination and deliver valuable clues, hunches and insights, there is also a new sense of confidence in the air. There is a world out there waiting to be discovered. Your increased dynamism will spur other people into joining in. Be flexible and spontaneous, maybe traveling to a new town or on a short journey. Rediscovering your own local area can also be very inspiring, and even more enjoyable in the company of others. Take a time out and hang out with your closest friends, the people you can completely and totally be yourself around. Time alone might be even better, just for a little while. You need to recharge. You feel independent, open to fresh experiences. Don't be rushed too quickly into anything, even if you've a real opportunity to get to know someone new and interesting. Irrespective of whether you fall hopelessly in love or have a set plan, your love life is evolving in new ways. Try to make them the best. There may be more on your list than you feel you can ever accomplish. Don't be discouraged because you can't do everything, or because you can't become the best at something tomorrow. Becoming overwhelmed will hinder your progress. The goal is to slowly open up to the voice inside of you that intuitively knows what is right at a given time in life. Health practices come and go. The point is to remain mindful so that you can sense when your needs change. Watch your pocketbook and spending today, especially if you have a gift to purchase. This day can enhance your generosity, which tends to be pretty strong, anyhow. Consider putting your creativity to the test, rather than forking out the dough. Perhaps you can make something that will prove to even more special to the recipient. Give this a try and see what you come up with. Look for ways to make your gift as personal as you can. The stars align to give you a good read on money matters today, with the Sun spending his first and Mercury his last full day in your financial sector. This is a coming together of the Sun's clarity and foresight and in retrograde motion, Mercury's smart head for money in hindsight, something that is putting light on where you have been and where you are going. In the meantime, Mars is urging you to make the most of his last weekend in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart. In between the Sun's departure from your relationship sector yesterday and Mercury, the planet of communications return tomorrow, there is a chance to pause. Instead, the focus is more on making the most of Mars' last weekend in your romantic sector, and ahead of the Moon's return tomorrow, his romantic passions and fighting spirit are already becoming more urgent. Our eyes in the sky. The Pisces Moon links up with wild card Uranus this morning, which can start the day with a jolt of energy. Your emotions might not be the most predictable right now, so take some time to do a grounding meditation or stretch before you continue with the day. Luckily, the energy here doesn't meet with much conflict, so any surprises that land in your lap are likely to be good ones. Unfortunately, we begin to see some cosmic conflict as the morning continues to unfold. Aspects could make us feel as though our emotions are being repressed, and staying on top of your typical routine could prove to be difficult. If you're having difficulty with time management, remember to be gentle and patient with both yourself and others. You might also find that people are more standoffish now, but it's important that you not take this personally. It likely has nothing to do with you. Watch out for emotional spending right now as well, and don't blow your budget if you find yourself perusing your favorite retail websites. Luckily, the energy is much more easygoing as evening rolls in. You have an opportunity to relax and release any stress or tension that occurred during the day. In the morning, the Pisces Moon sextiles Jupiter in Pisces, an influence of harmony and good cheer. Our chief need is to experience comfort and to comfort others, making this an ideal time to gather with friends. We can additionally smooth over conflicts with coworkers and bosses, as long as we are not on deadlines that require us to move very fast. In money or relationships, we may be on the receiving end of a lucky break. This inspires us to give back, offering others a helping hand or lending support to a charitable project. Creative and spiritual activities, as well as getting out into nature, are also encouraged now. Later in the morning, the Moon sextiles the Pisces Sun, continuing the day's good vibes. All seems right with the world. The stars are aligned. Everything is working in our favor. Matters fall into place with less resistance. In fact, this is the message of this transit. We achieve more when we get out of our own way and let the universe do its thing. Friendships act as confidence boosters, facilitating this low-pressure energy. Loved ones support us for showing up and striving to be our most open-hearted, compassionate, and creative selves. This influence engenders intimacy, helping us to feel safe expressing our unorthodox opinions, unpopular beliefs, or rebellious inclinations with those who stimulate us intellectually and romantically. Venus in Gemini enjoys variety and diversity, and the people we connect with now won't be scared away by our weirdness, those qualities we tend to hold back or hide from public view due to our fear of censure. Subsequently, we feel gratified that we can be our truest selves. This is an ideal transit for parties or social gatherings, meetings of the mind that result in meetings of the heart.